Greetings from the Super Target in Layton, Utah. You can see the beautiful mountains, well, sort of, if I pan to the little bit to the right. Today is Sunday, November 10th, 2024. It is 58 degrees Fahrenheit today. But it's past Halloween and Target has stocked up for the Christmas holiday season, so we're going to go inside and check out what decorations they have. I did this video for the Halloween time and it seemed to be fairly popular, so I figured let's check out the same thing for Christmas. I think they actually have more Christmas decorations than they did Halloween. I always like to start in the baked goods section. You can see they've got the sugar cookies with Santa Claus, candy canes, the chocolate colored mini donuts, little mini frosted cookies, cupcakes. I don't see the big giant cookies though right now. See, they've got candy cane corner. So as always, we're going to start with like the food section over here. They also do have a little side area of the wreaths and various garlands. Here's the elf on a shelf. They even have some of the elf pets. Saint Bernard reindeer. Kind of looks like an abominable snowman, but of a different variety. Various gingerbread baking kits. You've got a T-Rex for the color green. Festive Christmas tree truck. Log cabin. Santa's donut shop. I didn't know Santa had a donut shop and a beach house. And then you've got some other baked goods, gummy houses. And then your normal assortment of Christmas candy. I did come after Halloween to check out the clearance, but I think I was either a day late for all the good stuff or half a day late. You've got all your Hershey Kisses. When I came for Halloween clearance, it was when it was 70% off food and 90% off the main stuff, and I got a couple decorations, but it was pretty much picked over. In fact, it was just this back wall that had the clearance. But anyway, yeah, you've got all your Christmas candy, the peppermints, more Hershey Kisses, more Reese cups. Here you've got some of your baked good items, paper plates, funfetti. Again, one of the reasons I like to come here too is some of the stuff, if it doesn't sell and it is on sale and still here after Christmas, you can get a lot of these items for great deals. Last year after Christmas, I happened to be in downtown Salt Lake City, and I was passing by a Target, and I was like, let me go in there, and they were like stacked so much with stuff I couldn't believe it. This is a kind of a nice Santa's holiday cookies. But then you've got other varieties of M&M's, toasty holiday peanut. More sugar cookies, some gingerbread pals. Sort of a trail mix. Then you've got big bags of Oreos, other Target brand goodies. You even have Cheetos that are in sort of like a Pringle style can that are being sold for the holiday season. More bulk goodies, Rice Krispies, other candy items, Jolly Rancher gummies, your candy cane M&Ms that make for fun party favors, all of your boxes of candy canes in the different varieties. It's not just the peppermint ones anymore. You got all the multicolored ones, even like Starburst and Sour Patch ones. More gingerbread houses, so you can build a mini village. There's Ghirardelli and Lindor. Other chocolates. Boba. Geez, what are these? A yard long, a yard of Twix bars, a yard of Kit Kats. Now, if there was a yard Hershey bar, I might be entertaining it. But all I see is the Snickers, Reese Cup, Twix, Kit Kat. They do have extra long Twizzlers. I've never seen those items. Maybe that's something new that they're trying out with that. These are the things that I crave on when they go on sale for Christmas clearance. There's usually some left that you can find, but there's like oversized or big Hershey bars, and there typically seem to be some remaining. Tootsie Rolls. You've got some Squishmallows, like Sonic with a Santa outfit, or Pikachu with some type of outfit. So this seems unusual to me. I mean, it says potted balsam fir LED pre-lit tree, but it's like so skinny. Maybe it must be like an acquired taste, but I couldn't imagine spending $80 on that. To me, it just looks like a stick that has almost no space on it. And they've got some more of the trees up here. Planters, other potted ones. These ones I could see more of people wanting, like little thin trees that come with the white lights on them. Those are $50, but geez, look at that, 6 feet tall. So that'd be about the height of me, about this high. But can you imagine spending $100 on that? That's why, if any of these are still available on clearance afterward, that's why I'd end up targeting them. Let me go back this way. You've got some Wonder Shop items, a tree skirt, little small decorations. These are things that could maybe go along with the theme. There's a nice Noel sign. Mini treetops. That tree is a little bit better, but still $50. You've got your basic tree accessory compartments, like the bag or things to store them, or clips or extension cords. Here, see some of the lighting that they have this year. Little Christmas tree that's tipping, or Santa waving his hand, or gingerbread man waving his hand. Last year on Christmas clearance it would have been 90% off. I got something that was from the Wonder Shop, but it had the word Noel spelled out, as well as the word joy on a different one. So those were my two finds last year, and I also last year got a bunch of Christmas lights that were 90% off. You've got some of your pet costumes here. Oh. Showing off some of the style lights. These lights look nice to me. Bigger ones. So it's good that before you buy them you can get like a peek, and it tells you like what item H, for example, which is the one that's sold out. I mean, there could be some further down. There's a snowman for $100, a reindeer $50, and we can look upward. That appears to be what the snowman is. The reindeer I think is slightly different. I think that reindeer there might be that one, although I'm not positive. I actually think this small reindeer is what the $50 one is here. We've got Santa, little doggy, Christmas teddy bear, kitty cat, dinosaur with the spikes as Christmas lights, presents, and a penguin. So those are the ones on display, but you can also see some of the inflatables. Like, this is pretty cool. $20 for a 4-foot tall LED inflatable cat. You've also got an inflatable cow, inflatable pig, another one of the cow, the pig, Stitch, Star Wars, Jack Skellington coming out of the chimney. You have the multiple Santa Clauses coming out of the chimney. Those are $75 each. LED tree. So this $50 for, I think, that tree that's up there. See, to me that doesn't do a whole lot. Just the outline. Same thing with the reindeer. $50 for an outline of a reindeer. Imagine you would need like multiple one of those to make a scene. If you pay full price for that, that's going to be like $200 adding up. This is the colored star. That one is $75. Again, I'm not too crazy about that. Ones that aren't on display, they've got a $100 angel over there, $30 spiral tree. I'd be more likely to go for the $30 6-foot spiral tree. More of the reindeers. They do have a giant snowflake, $50, 25 inches in height. That Santa we saw earlier that I kind of like, $75. The little tinsel cat, $50, which is nice, but it's so short. The teddy bear I like, $50. Can't tell what that is. Tinsel snowman. Do they have another graphic of it? The label's kind of covering it. And then a different snowman, $25. Okay, so on the end cap here you have nutcrackers in various colors. More of these trees, which I assume would be for indoor decorations. I think last year I debated getting something like this, but for when it was on clearance, but I didn't end up really having a need for it. But they have various signs like the word peace. It's supposed to be meant for stocking holders or the reindeers. All of your stockings, people, they have the letters on them. Yeah, if you're interested in getting these, the letters will obviously go fast. So get them now before waiting. That probably is an item you can't really wait till they're on clearance for. Got a Star Wars stocking, Jack Skellington. Those are $15 a piece. And behind that, you've got the Grinch, other characters, Bluey. A few more LEDs, a Christmas tree and a candy cane. Showing off some more styles of lights. Right now it says sale 50% off. Yeah, the lights that I got last year, I'm not sure if they'll have the box. Same box here, but it was something like, they were bigger boxes than these. Like, I think they were even bigger than this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure mine that I got were 200 lights. I may just be missing where those are right now. Because these all say like 50, 25, 100. Yeah, right now I'm not seeing the ones that I got, but let's go back to the last aisle that we were in. Now these ones are shifting to more of your smaller indoor decorations. Target and Home Goods are the two stores that I typically like to search for new Christmas decorations for, especially indoor stuff. So if there's something that catches my eye, like I feel like I would get it, possibly, I would say so. Right now, nothing too much. Last year, I did get or 2 years ago, we got a snowman that was kind of like that caught our eye. I mean, this is interesting, but a little like wouldn't necessarily fit the theme that our current decorations are. And that's one of the things to keep in mind. Like I could, see the palette for this in a different theme, but a lot of it just doesn't fit all of our current decorations, so they would clash with each other. The color scheme is sort of like a darker version. I mean, maybe something like this would be interesting. That could really go anywhere with the advent calendar, especially since it can be reused from year to year. Put little goodies in there. These are nice too. You can make like a little village or make your own scene utilizing those trees. Or if you bought something like this, you can incorporate that into the village. Let's see what these are. You got multiple pieces that you can string together, or the honeycomb penguins. Again, yeah, most of these still wouldn't fit the theme I have, but I still enjoy, of course, looking at them. Christmas tree advent style calendar. Tiny gingerbread man holding the hand of a, was that like a milkshake or something? Or just milk? Something like that. The combined one is $5. More trees, more little characters. Miniature trees. Reindeer. I think the animated plush fox is $15. Santas, foxes, another hanging advent calendar. Yeah, we don't have an advent calendar, so that's why some of those are sort of like keeping in the back of my mind. I sort of like this. This would be creative, although you can see like one antenna is already busted off. But it's like a TV set of penguins on Christmas Day. I think they're all the same scene, but that's pretty nice. Also the snow globe with penguins. We did get one of these a couple of years ago, North Pole radio. And down here, $35. A little train set. $65 for the classic animated climbing Santa on the tree. Looks like another advent calendar. There's something called a penguin bowling set. $10. That's actually pretty cheap compared to like a lot of the items here. Now granted, that's not really I don't know if you could do that as a decoration. That's more of a fun game for like a kid to do. You also have a snowman. It says, try me. Reindeers, Santa Claus North Pole sign. You can do ring toss as well. Various gift bags. Some tree skirts. Stars that you can put on top of the tree. Again, we already have a star, so it's not necessarily a need, but I think this is kind of interesting to have, like, if you put a Santa hat on top of the tree, maybe you can mix it up one year to the next, put an angel on the tree. Again, all the tree skirts that are at the bottom. Oh, by the way, they do have bigger trees. And again, at the moment, this video, 50% off. 7.5 foot Alberta spruce unlit tree. Now you've got some boxes of ornaments, and some of the trees are going to be on display coming up here. So these are the giant ornaments that are on this tree, a few of them. I'm sure the plushies are elsewhere, as is the Grinch. But look at that, you got a Grinch character along with Throw. And then the various sized Christmas trees. All pretty similar in size. But prices are like $275, $200, $150, $250. You got more small ornaments and little characters. Every time I see these characters over the years, I feel like they should be something that I'd be into, but they've never quite found one that appeals to me so much. Now over here you've got some more unique ornaments, like an espresso maker, box of wine. You can put a Hershey Kiss avocado, chicken noodle, or what else do we have here for ornaments? Some characters. That's pretty cool that they have some of those characters. A can of Spam, one of the Hallmark Minions, another Jack Skellington, a Cheetos ornament, M&Ms. So forget the candy, pay $8 for that. A bag of Doritos for the ornament, Eggo. And then just some more characters. An Xbox controller, Pac-Man, 8-Ball. Yeah, some fun stuff. Some Star Wars related ones. Mickey. They look an etch-a-sketch. You can't actually do anything with it, but it says Merry Christmas. Or a Mountain Dew pop can. What does the 8-Ball say? It is certain the holidays will be happy. So here you've got more ornaments, a few animal style ones. A lot of those ones are sold out, so I'm not sure what they were, but there's a globe, kind of a camera, truck, a vehicle. And if we pan over here, there's some greeting cards on the end. Christmas cards. Hope Christmas fills your heart with joy. More ornaments. Didn't quite turn around and show this tree. It's decorated. Got the Target dog ornaments. I'm not sure if they're selling those somewhere. Oh, probably here. So if you want to buy various Target ornaments, $20 for that set. I don't know if I'd be that into Target to want the ornaments. Like, I'd find them cool, but I don't know if I would stack my tree with them. A few other like characters here. Then this aisle has wrapping paper. Wrapping paper I never pay too much attention to at the store because I'm perfectly fine going to like the Dollar Tree and getting them for $1. But there's your aisle of wrapping paper or bows, and then they also have more wrapping paper back here. Some people may be extra into the theme though, such as the Grinch Santa hat, Grinch stickers, Grinch wrapping paper, only at Target. So like that's $5 for the wrapping paper, and they have various styles of that. A lot of that's going quickly. You remember this is only November. Other gift bags and themes of like Super Mario. See, I'd almost think like the Super Mario ones could be used for birthday season. Yeah, it's cool that they have that. I could see that if you're someone like wrapping for adults, you may not need this stuff. But if you have kids, they may be like super into this. That may be part of the fun of it. Some of the Christmas card boxes. 10 count on those cards. More labels. Shirt boxes. So that brings us to the border of the Christmas related stuff. So I'm going to turn around. There's one more aisle to check out. You've got wrapping paper. These are like the sets of wrapping paper. Some other packaging. Gift bags, more wrapping paper. And turn this way. You got some towels. And then a few other things. So this was the entirety of like the Christmas section. But I'm going to try to see if there's any small areas in other places of the store where they have various Christmas themed stuff as well. They've got a couple more throws if you go to the bedding aisle. A little bit, Christmas themed. Or a few holiday related sheet sets. You can get your toilet seat covers in holiday flair if you're really getting into it in that degree. A few rugs, a couple of hand towels. Pillows are a little limited. They have a couple Christmas tree, Santa Claus workshop. A few outdoor style rugs. Ho ho ho. Merry Christmas. Alright, so further on down near the home decor there are more decorations that are of interest. These little Christmas trees. There's also more pillows here. Merry Christmas sign. Yeah, I'm surprised I didn't see this stuff in the regular Christmas section aisle. So that was good to come down here and see that this stuff was over here. Merry Christmas sign, Happy Holidays. I mean, it's not a ton of additional stuff, but it's at least something else if something catches your eye. The word joy. Some little stockings. A few more pillows. There's a selection of mugs for the Christmas season. A few plates. Tumblers with straws. And other baking related things like big cookie cutters or towels or peppermint plates. Oven mitts. A few little small pillow characters. These pillows are, kind of fun. Christmas tree, dog, and the cat. Of course, stuff like baby clothes are going to have some holiday themed things. So these are more toddler size, but same thing if you went to the baby clothing section. You know what's funny? Even though some of these things are meant to be like bath time, when I see something like this, like an playtime bath, but it's all of the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer characters, I think to myself, like, hey, I wouldn't mind just buying these and putting them out like in the kitchen as little decorations. Same with some of these other things, or even like the Grinch like this. Again, is it a baby toy? Maybe, but I'm like, hey, it's a cool decoration. This doesn't quite look like it's meant to be baby toy, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I wonder where they have more of these guys at. So I forgot earlier when I was by the start of the video near the candy cane corner, I pointed to this quickly, but I didn't quite walk down and pan by it. But you've got the various different colored wreaths, wrappings, bows, other wreaths and garland, some candle sets, and some of the other wreaths. Near the arts and crafts section, you have a few things on the end caps of the aisles, or some little plates, more gift bags. Or what about the books? How the Grinch Lost Christmas. Oh, I've never heard of that book. The sequel to How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Santa's Coming to My House. Some moo, baha, fa la 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 la. Never Touch a Polar Bear. The Polar Express, Elf, and then a few other books. And there's more if you keep on looking. Oh, this is fun. Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. Home Alone and Home Alone 2 are classics for the holiday season. You got the robbers and Kevin. That's pretty cool to see that. I wonder if they have a book for the original Home Alone 2. Bluey, Christmas Owl, I Am Max. These ones are more non-Christmas, or some of them. Yeah, same with those ones. So I'm not sure if there's other Christmas themed ones. Maybe in this end cap. Grumpy Monkey, Oh No Christmas, more Bluey and Elf. And you've got your big selection of Christmas cards. And this is kind of cool. See, I like seeing like little stuffed animal characters, but they've got some of those up front here. All the Christmas card themes. Gingerbread Man. Yeah, it looks like these are all Christmas on the front row. Of course, some various things like son, wife, other specific individuals. And up front, Target also has their stocking stuffer section, whether it be the socks, mini pillows. These are items that are typically like $5 or less. Yeah, either $1, $3, or $5. I sort of like to think of it as their mini, as if it was like a Dollar Tree section. So we're getting ready to exit the Target store now. You can see they also have these various, as you're walking through the store, Merry Christmas signs. Each end cap has like the snow on it. They do have some Christmas themed socks and various pajama related things for the holiday season. Alright. But if you enjoyed this tour of what Christmas is like for Target in the year 2024 and what they're selling, feel free to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and we will see you next time. Happy holidays, everyone.